Sorry again, here's my third attempt to upload a video. I'm still making a lot of mistakes here. Okay, I better get going. Okay, back in January '89, I went back to schools to praying for hours on end, all the time going to mass when I wasn't at school, praying when I come back from school, cycling to cycle, bring my bike in, and just to church, go in and speak my prayers. I was wet myself at school a few times. I must have done a few times during that month. You're going to say, why would a 15-year, well, I was still technically 14, and even so, why would this 14 or 15-year-old boy? But there's a logical reason for this. I suppose everybody has seen The Simpsons. I don't know if you've ever seen the episode where Ned Flanders is having a bath, and he's swimming togs or swimming trunks, whatever you like to call them. And I think Homer or somebody else sees him and he says, I'm here, I know this is funny, but it's true, I'm here to hide my noodle, basically. He says that's the same reason why I didn't want to go to the bathroom. And so I was brought back in again, but 1st of February into hospital again, if you can call it that. It was kind of voluntary, although at the same time my parents still had to sign me in, so 50-50. Now, I forgot to mention, the first time I was in, when it was November '88, I never prayed for hours on end. I had to leave it, let it go until I got out of hospital. I knew that because I knew if I started praying like that, I'd never get out of the place. So I'd probably pray for 5 minutes in the evening, 5 minutes at night, and 5 minutes in the morning. Make sure nobody saw me. I'd be hearing any footsteps, anything coming in, I'd stop it. So I did the same thing. Sorry about that. I did the same thing again in February, and after a week or two, shyness went. I was cracking jokes, people thought, oh yeah, he's fine, he's fantastic. I wasn't. I had just filled basically. I was there probably no more than 4 weeks, because this was February and it wasn't leap years, it was 20. So I say 1st of March, discharge. So it worked a treat. The doctor said, yeah, he's great, everything's fine. Of course it wasn't, I still had the exact same problems, but they didn't know that. I don't ever remember him mentioning me about wet myself at all. I found only many years later in my medical records, but they never actually asked me that question. So okay. Oh yeah, I did one stupid thing. The day I was about to discharge, I was on my own. I love pool and snooker. I think it was probably not going to play a bit of snooker or pool, I can't remember. It was only a small table, and it was 6x3, so even a little kid could, knock up a reasonable break on it. But I decided to jump over one of the chairs, leap over them. I was just basically seeing how fit I was, basically. Now, I was showing off, but the only person who was showing off that was really myself. There was nobody else there, or God maybe, I don't know. I ran slow, jumped over, and the tip of my right foot caught the arm of the chair, and it fell on my arm. I was very sore, but I was discharged. So for the next 3 nights I couldn't sleep or wink because of the pain in my arm. So I said I'd go up to the local A&E hospital, and it was also an emergency department at the time as well. So I was only, this after just a few weeks after, so I was about 15 years and 3 weeks approximately, so I was, 15, so okay, say 15. I thought that when I was that age, for hospital, A&E was on 24 hours a day, of course, you don't know those things in your teenagers, and years later that you find out that it's only really open 9 to 5. So I went in, I don't think there was anybody in the waiting room. I remember waiting, I remember looking at the clock, it was around 8 or 7:30, let's say 8. About half an hour later, a nurse came down. She had an American accent. I'm not being racist here, I don't have anything against Americans. I just mentioned The Simpsons. But it was unusual because I never heard an American accent before in nursing staff, or any, it was very rare in Ireland back then. So this is what she said to me. She spoke to me like this: "Don't you know we're busy?" So I kind of jumped back a little bit. Okay, fair enough. Come back tomorrow. Okay. So I left. I said to myself at the time, maybe I caught her on a bad time. Maybe she really was busy, but this should have been a wake-up call. From then on, it would get a lot worse. This attitude would always be there. But at the time, I thought, So went back to school. Then it was a little kind of an Easter party for all the members. Oh, I forgot to mention the place we went to a day centre for most of March. Most former patients at the hospital, and a few others who were all teenagers, obviously. And we had a party in April, and I think we had mostly fizzy drinks and biscuits or something like that. And there was a prize, an Easter egg or something, which is kind of stuff. One of the ladies, she was very polite, very generous. She gave us a piece each. It was like, no, I better not say that, but she was a very nice person, very generous. And then I went back to school. I cut down on the praying. This was a mistake. And the amount of abstinence that had gone, my testosterone levels began to rise rapidly. I only found out recently reading about it, that's exactly what happened. And it was beginning to affect my sleep pattern, but I was still doing okay. I managed just to get the intercert finished. From then on, it was all downhill. Then on June the 30th, July the 1st, that night, I didn't sleep a wink, and there's a reason for that. I will tell you in the next upload, whatever you like to call it. I can't think of it at the moment. But I'm going to have to tell you in a way without being explicit, because it would not be nice. It's not nice to talk about, and it's not easy listening for anybody, male or female. But that's what's caused my chronic insomnia, which I still have to this day. And I'm going to try and explain it to you without being rude or explicit, without causing offence to anybody, as best I can. And I just hope that you may be I'm not saying not intelligent, but reasonably, a bit of common sense, a little bit of intelligence trying to work out what I'm trying to tell you. Now, I just hope I can upload this video, because this is my third attempt. So here we go. Alright, I'll continue maybe tomorrow sometime on my third video. Good night. God bless everybody out there. Thanks.